What's watchers, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be doing how to PvP on Ark Survival Evolved. And before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe and turn notifications on so you don't miss any future uploads. And we're going to be talking about a few things first, so if you don't want to hear this then skip ahead. But first, obviously in this type of video you're going to have your own opinion, your own set of skills in PvP, but these are the things that you're going to need, and most of the things people do know, but there is a couple of things that I really don't see people doing that they should be doing. And yeah, let's just get straight into the video. So first of all, the character. Now we're not talking about levels, well we will be in just a sec, but the actual way you create it. Now what I like to do is go into female and turn all the things down, like make it as small as possible. That way your hitbox is really small and you can hide in more things like bushes. Now you don't have to do this one, but it is a tip, so it's harder for the enemy to hit you. And yeah, most people I do see do this, and it is good because, like I just said, people can't hit you as well, and you can hide in like really good spots. And I don't know whether this is a thing, but let's say if there's a hole and your character's that you make it bigger, I don't know whether you can't fit for it. I'm not sure on that one, but I think on the hitbox is definitely smaller, so you should do that. And the levels, now this is completely up to you, but the most important one I'd say is stamina and speed. Speed especially because you're going to have to get away from a lot of things, let's say tames, creatures, players even, and let's say when you're starting out you're definitely going to need a lot of speed. Now what I like to do is I always I'll tell you my whole stat range that right now. Obviously you don't have to exactly do this, do what you most feel comfortable with, but this is around what you kind of need. So first I like to go for 200 stamina, then I go for 300 weight, definitely 300 weight, 300 health, then I get 10 fortitude. For people who are starting out and don't know what fortitude is, it's when it's harder, if you level it up, it's harder for someone to knock you out. So let's say if you've got no armor and you're just on the beach and someone comes up on you and hits you a couple of times, then you're out cold. But 10 fortitude will assure that that doesn't happen. And I think when a pterodon sea spins you, or barrel roll, whatever you want to call it, it will not knock you out. Whether if you don't have any fortitude, straight away you're out cold. So definitely get that 10 fortitude. Melee damage, oxygen, food, water, all of that you really don't need. Maybe melee damage, you might want to, people do sometimes go for that, but I don't see any point. I just don't like it. And obviously yeah, that's pretty much it for all I go for. Obviously the speed, once again, is probably the most important thing. Now the classic things you're gonna want on you when PvPing, obviously the whip, that's for more once you've progressed a bit further, because you're gonna need to go to the desert to get that. But what it is you can basically whip people's off their tames, so you can shoot them or whatever. And if they're holding a weapon, you can whip out the hands and get it yourself. So that's also good. And the bowler, oh my god, that is like probably one of the most important things you need in PvP, because first of all you can it is OP. Like you get a player stuck in one position, like stays still for 30 seconds. That's sick. And I do have another tip coming up of how to dodge that or something. But the bowler, you're definitely gonna need, you want as many as you can, because it can trap creatures as well. So if let's say someone's coming up on you on a raptor or an iguanodon, or they're things that I see on people the most, or pterodon, you can whip, you can straight away just pull out your bowler, and by the time they've got out, they'll either lost you, or if it's a wild tame, they'll just not care about you anymore. So that's definitely, you're gonna have to have I'd say 10 on you at all times. Is very good. Now let's say you get trapped in a bowler. Now the tame, not to talk about the tame, but if you yourself, your character, get stuck in a boulder. What you want to do is literally act like a worm. What the hell? Worm. So what you want to do is just keep going up and down. Like, I don't know whether it is for PC, I don't know what the controls are, but A and the right stick, just keep pressing that down. And like, I've done this so many times and it's got me out of so many situations where, let's say I've just raided someone, got all my loot on me, nearly died. Obviously if they've got a flamethrower, then you're kind of screwed on that one, but if they've got something like a long neck or a crossbow, then you've got an advantage there. But yeah, that's what you definitely want to do. Obviously bowlers are very OP, so if you do get caught in one, there's not a lot you can do, but literally, like I said, act like a worm. Now the other thing is, let's say you've got picked by a pterodon. If starters don't know, yes, you can get picked by pterodons and stuff. This is any creature. Let's say you get picked up and you don't know what to do. Straight away, I don't see many people doing this, but it is definitely one of the biggest tips I've got for you is a grapple. If you got a grapple hook and a crossbow, what you can do is grapple the tame and it will set you free, and then just let go. Boom, you're free. Obviously you're going to need a parachute as well on that one, but grapple escape, they are so useful for getting out, and I've done this so many times. They're so confused, they're like, what the hell, how did you get out? It's funny. Like this one, obviously you're not gonna know if you're more of a starter. This one is kind of I only just figured out this one just recently as well, so I don't blame you if you don't even know this one yourself. But yeah, definitely gonna want a grapple escape on that. Now the other thing, and I think this is one of the last ones I've got for you, is plant Y. I'm not talking about plant X, the ones that shoot at you, but the plant Y. If you grow that, and I think you have to stand near it, and then it will like give you this fruit. And what it does is, if you place it and someone runs over it, it traps them. It's like, I think it's pretty much like a bowler, but I think they stay there for like much longer, and you can like place down. So it's like a bear trap pretty much, but it's more like easier to farm up. So yeah, plant Y is a very good thing. Obviously bear traps on that one is the same thing. Now that's pretty much it for today's video. If you did enjoy, then please like, and we are coming up, I think we're 1 sub away from 10 subscribers, and obviously this channel, this has only been up for like, I'd say like, what, a month now, and we've already like, we've grown like insane, and I wasn't expecting this much. Like, well, we're on already 100 views, nearly 10 subscribers in a month. Like that, I'd say that's pretty sick. So if we can keep that up, that'll be amazing. And I know in the last video I did, not the live stream, but the last like official video I did use this gameplay and music. And what you're saying, oh, you can't use it, I don't care. I'm using it. So in the next video I'll try and find some like better gameplays or music. The music's sick, but you know, I'll try and find a different one.